Brett Bonetti here with you again. I'm still here at Supanova at the Perth Convention and Exhibition Centre. My special guest now is Brandon Routh. Thank you very much for your time.
Happy to be here.
Excellent. Now, you're only one of 11 men in history to play the Man of Steel, and only 3 on the big screen. You must feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It was a great honor, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do that.
I liked Superman Returns. It had positive reviews, but there was talk about a sequel. Whatever happened? How come that got shelved?
Oh, well, I don't think I'm the one that can give you the exact answer about that, but money, studio politics, and a lot of other things come into play in order to make that a film happen or not happen, and it just, that didn't happen with that one.
Looking back now, out of the 11, besides yourself, who was your favourite Superman?
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve? Yeah.
He was and still is my Superman.
Fantastic. I'll have to show you some of the statues I got in the man cave of Christopher Reeve as well, so they're great. So now, obviously, have you met any of the others that have played Superman? How many have you met?
I've met Tom.
Yeah.
I met Henry, both briefly. And I met Dean Cain. No, Dean, the best out of all of them. We played basketball together back in Los Angeles quite a bit. And,
I was going to ask you.
I've met him at worked with him at other conventions as well.
I was going to ask you, ever look at him and say, you sort of have a Superman face-off or anything like that, or
only in fun.
Only in fun. I enjoyed your role in Chuck as well. That was a lot of a fun TV series as well. So it's pretty that had to sort of come to an end as well.
Yeah, they had good 5 seasons, but we had the challenge. That show was challenged by the writer's strike, which happened back in Los Angeles during its first season. So, fans did an amazing job and got it resurrected when it was gone with the whole Subway. Subway sandwich thing, and that was pretty impressive. And it was great to be a part of it. I was a fan of the show before I was on it, so it was cool to be a part of it. I didn't like doing all the things that I had to do.
Yeah.
A lot of terrible things that Daniel Shaw had to do on the show, but it was great to be a part of.
He was playing a good guy, so
yeah.
Which comes to the Arrowverse. Obviously, we first saw you in Arrow, now DC Legends of Tomorrow. So, how much fun is playing Ray Palmer and getting in and out of that suit with all the moves? I mean, how are you enjoying that role over the last few seasons?
I love playing Ray. I love that I was hired on to that role in Arrow to be the levity and to bring humor into season 3 of Arrow. So that's what really sold me on it, and I get to continue that and do it even more to a different degree in Legends of Tomorrow, and we have a lot of fun. As far as putting a suit on, it's good for about the first hour every day, and then after I get a little bit tired and sore from it. But we do our team, our crew is very respecting of what it takes for me physically to be in the suit. So, they give me time to have a break, and they know how much they can push me.
What's fantastic about these series as well, you can do so many crossovers into 3 other shows.
Yeah.
Now you've been on all of them, so that must be a unique experience as well, being able to jump over from each universe.
Yeah, it's cool to have that family aspect that we have in the show, and have everyone share and stories intermingle and cast intermingle, and it's a big kind of family reunion when we get to work with everyone and see all our unique characters kind of mixed together and create new different relationships, and I know that the fans really love the crossovers, so it's been fun to be able to do that and feel the excitement and energy. And they make kind of, it's a kind of an epic event every year.
Speaking of the family atmosphere as well, you brought, obviously in Perth the fans are enjoying, but you've brought along obviously the cast members that interact with all those 4 shows. There's a lot of them here in Perth at the moment, so it must be good mingling with those throughout the weekend.
Yeah, doing conventions, especially in the off season when we're not working together. It's great to see people from other shows and like seeing people. Carlos and Juliana, I don't work on those shows very often.
No,
so it's nice to be able to see them, and we're so busy working in Vancouver a lot of the time we don't have time to be social and to have dinner and meet up for coffee and that kind of stuff. But we get to do that when we come here, so we get to it's great for our friendships and all that stuff too, to be here and meet fans and that's a good perk for us.
You still get time to play your video games? I know you're really a gamer. You love your Warcraft. I mean, do you ever get time to still go online and play?
Not so much anymore. Yeah, I haven't played Warcraft in many years now. I think
still a bit of a gamer though, aren't you?
Not so much. I never thought it would. I never thought I would lose that. I kept thinking, there are people who just stop playing video games. I never see myself getting to that point. But with the birth of my son, I still held on for a while when he was young, but now is much too active and there's too much going on in life with work and that I rarely sit down to. I have games on my phone that I don't even do. I'm too busy like listening to a book on tape or writing emails or trying to keep up with social media or do something else that video games have fallen by the wayside for now. I'll get back to it someday, but yeah, for right now it's probably okay. That's not taking my time. But.
Fantastic. Well, again, there's a lot of fans here in Perth still waiting to see you. We appreciate your time, and we're so glad that you came to Perth. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Brett.